You're listening to a Prairie Punk House Companion right here on the Prairie Punk Press Network. The views expressed by any host or any guest on the Prairie Punk House Companion are the personal views or opinions of the people who express them and do not reflect the views or opinions of anyone else on the show or any company, employer, or any other organization that the individual expressing them has or will affiliate with in the past, present, or future. Hi, everybody. You're listening to a Prairie Punk House Companion. We're now on episode 66.
Nice.
Not to be confused with Buffalo 66, which is a movie.
I don't drive shifter cars. I drive luxury cars. Cadillac. Eldorado.
My name is Neckbone.
Hi, I'm Jerbear, and we're moving rooms in my house, and so everything looks different behind
Only
me
mildly.
now.
Mildly different.
This room, this is probably the last time I'll be recording in this room.
Wow.
Because this is about to be my middle daughter's bedroom.
Oh.
And the office is moving to the upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Mayhaps I will record in the office. Mayhaps I will record in our dining room.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Or your car.
We'll see. Oh, that'd be cool. I could be like one of those angry middle-aged men yelling about things.
Yeah.
But instead of in my truck, it'll be in my Subaru.
It's true. That sounds so fucking lame. I love it. I love that for you.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
I mean, you could just go all in and just put it in your garage.
Well, my wife has been telling me to put it in our shed, and she's been calling it my he shed.
Wow.
So yeah, that's fun. I'm not going to do that because it has no electricity. It has no air conditioning. It does have spiders.
Oh, that's cool.
And I
guess you could put a space heater. Oh no, you couldn't put a space heater. There's no electricity.
No electricity.
Yeah, you could just start a fire.
That
generates heat. Yeah.
Is there such a thing as a cool fire?
I mean,
it's like an opposite fire. You start it and it makes everything cooler.
There is not.
Is that a thing?
But
no,
there is no fire on the sun.
No, there's not fire.
Yeah, there's not fire.
It's not fire. It's superheated plasma.
Yep, there's no fire on the sun.
No.
Yeah. Futurama lied to you.
Those stupid idiots back in the day were wrong.
Dumbasses.
Thinking it was fire. Fucking morons.
Why didn't they just go see it?
Why didn't they
personal?
Why didn't they just look at a picture from the internet?
Right. Mm-hmm. And the sun is a flat triangular flat triangle.
Flat triangle. We're just looking at the base of the pyramid of the sun.
Right. Mm-hmm. Look,
the conical sun. We're just looking at the base of it.
Asking questions. I'm just asking questions.
Yeah.
Like Joe Rogan.
Just asking the hard-hitting questions that we all want to know the answers to.
And now watch me platform Richard Spencer. No, I
yeah.
Did Joe Rogan ever platform that guy? I'm sure he did at some point.
I don't think so, but
okay.
I mean,
he platforms he's anyone.
Just about every. Has he had Nick Fuentes on?
I think so. Yeah, I think
cool.
He has.
So cool.
Yeah,
that's awesome. Joe Rogan is so cool.
He's just asking questions, guys.
I mean, if there's one thing I love, it's fucking bro science.
What we need is a guy like Joe Rogan asking questions that are easily Googleable and you can find real information on. But if I don't hear it from a fucking washed up 90s comedian who lives in Texas now, I'm going to lose my mind. That's who I need to hear it from. I'm sorry. I can't trust these fucking scientists and doctors. What I need is...
What the fuck do they know?
Is the weakest character from News Radio explaining it to me.
Who was just playing himself. Not really playing a character. Just
show.
Joe Rogan.
He was the weakest character.
Yeah. I mean, even Andy Dick was better than him.
Yeah, that's true. Jesus Christ. Yeah, and Andy Dick sucks.
Yeah.
All right. What do we have, have going on? Are we out of material already? We're like
I mean,
3 minutes in.
there's always new material.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean,
uh,
let's just do what Joe Rogan does and just fucking talk, pull shit out
I
of
was
our asses
just
for an hour.
have you ever done that? But like while on DMT,
DMT, Dinich
DMT.
meantime.
So if you smoke Greenwich Mean Time,
Hmm.
then you hallucinate aliens.
Hmm.
So I've heard. It only lasts like a couple seconds,
But you
apparently.
hallucinate aliens.
And it feels like a way longer trip or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Um, Joe Rogan loves it apparently,
Of
and
course he does.
like the bit about him is
Hmm.
that, whenever somebody says something, you're like, oh wow, that's crazy, but have you ever tried DMT? Because yeah,
Cool.
that's how you mock Joe Rogan.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy. Have you ever tried DMT?
I love that whole Austin scene. I remember a time in my life when I thought Austin was cool. Um,
Yeah, man, like 20 years ago.
yeah. I mean, I never
Yeah.
wanted to like live there or anything. Like I
No.
don't think I thought it was cool enough to want to live there, but I was like, "Oh, I kind of like this town, especially for Texas. It's like
Yeah.
there's some cool stuff going on, good live music and shit." And now
Yeah.
it's just fucking right
Commodified.
wing like dude bros who like to look like 90s alternative guys. I mean,
Yeah.
that's the whole fucking town now.
I mean, it definitely got commodified by big
Hmm.
business once South by Southwest really took off and became
Hmm.
a cultural touchstone for a lot of stuff. I
Yeah.
mean, it used to be a week-long music festival. Now it's like a month-long multimedia festival, and
Yeah.
it's lost all of its fucking
Well, and the
luster.
cost of living there is fucking insane for
Yeah,
what you
it's
get.
out of control.
For what
Yeah.
you get, there's nothing
Hmm.
going on. Like there's cool music and stuff there, but there's cool music lots of places. For my dollar, like I'd rather live in somewhere like Minneapolis.
Yeah.
Spend less than half to live there, and they got a great fucking music scene. Why the fuck would anybody go to
Yeah.
Austin? It's
I,
fucking West Coast prices for
yeah.
not. There's nothing going on there, really.
Yeah.
Like everything is just like it feels like alternative person Disneyland is just what it feels like.
No, yeah. I mean, I've never been there. I
Yeah.
see it. I see it in media, and
Yeah.
I have friends who live there, and I mean, it sounds fine, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds about as cool as anywhere
Honestly,
else.
honestly, at this
Um,
point, like San Antonio is a better city if you have to go somewhere in Texas.
I
I
mean,
like San Antonio better than Austin.
I like San Antonio. I like the
Yeah.
Riverwalk. They've got really
Hmm.
good food
Yeah.
there.
I think San Antonio is Texas's strongest city, to me anyway. Like
Yeah,
if I had
I
to
mean,
gun
I
to my
like,
head, like pick it if somebody was like, you have to live somewhere in Texas, I'd
mhm,
be like, oh, San Antonio, I guess. Sure.
yeah. I with my last job, we used to go down to the ballistics uh
Hmm.
lab
Hmm.
there. They've got like a huge, like 100-acre fucking facility there where they do all sorts of ballistic tests and
Yeah.
stuff. And we did bird strike tests on windshields. So we'd put a 4-pound recently euthanized chicken in
Hmm.
a 50-foot potato gun
Hmm.
and shoot it at aircraft windshields at 350 miles an hour to see how it performed.
That's fun.
So I spent a decent amount of time the 4 years I worked there in San
Hmm.
Antonio doing bird strike tests. So,
I'm surprised you never. Austin's not that far from San Antonio. I'm surprised you
I
never
mean,
just went just for the fuck of it.
we drove through, but I mean, I was
Yeah.
busy. I didn't have a
Right.
lot of
That's true.
fucking downtime. Just,
Right. It's like when I
I
go
mean,
to Seattle for work. I don't really do
yeah,
shit in Seattle. I just work and then I come home. Like,
yeah.
yeah.
There's this one spot where we'd always go to lunch that was so fucking good.
Hmm.
I'd get puffy tacos there, and it's
Yeah.
fucking delicious.
It's good. Yeah. Fucking, well, both San
And their
Antonio and
horchata.
Austin do have really good food. I will give Austin barbecue. It's really good.
Oh yeah,
But that's everywhere in Texas. You don't have to go to
yeah.
Austin
Texas
specifically for that
barbecue
shit.
is yeah.
Yeah. So even the stuff that I like about Austin is not specific to Austin. You can get it like anywhere in Texas.
How'd we get to talking about fucking Joe Rogan?
Joe
Fuck that
Rogan, yeah,
guy.
and Alex Jones is of course from Austin too.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Joe
So
Rogan, or not Joe Rogan, fucking Alex Jones has turned on Trump. He wants him impeached.
really, is it
Yeah,
because he lost his network to the Onion? Is that why?
no, it's because of the Iran war.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, at least he's
He,
consistent-ish.
yeah. I mean, no new wars, and here we are in a fucking new war.
Right. Yes. Yeah. Gee, we're topping over $1 trillion in our military budget,
Yeah.
and just a couple months of fighting, we're already running out of munitions.
Hey, real quick, one of the contractors we have that's supposed to make missiles for us, we gave them like, I believe it was $500 million
Mm-hmm.
to produce weapons for us.
Yeah.
And a day or two ago, they just said that they haven't been able to make any of them.
Yeah.
And they don't have an accounting of where the money went.
Yeah.
That's so fucking cool. I love it.
The
It's so
Department of
cool.
Defense is, for some reason, a black hole of just money, just a money pit of just
What is it,
disappearing money.
the last 8 audits they could not pass? Is that
They
correct?
could not. They could
8?
not.
Is it 8? Is it more
Yeah.
than 8?
Any other
at least
fucking
8.
agency would be shut the fuck down for that.
I don't know why you're so anti-American, Nick Neckbone. Don't you support our troops?
Imagine if the Forest Service had lost, even obviously their budget isn't as big, but imagine if they lost the same percentage of their budget. They'd be fucked. They'd
Yeah.
shut the whole thing down. It'd be
Right.
gone. Like, it's
I mean,
insane
they're
to
already
me
trying
that
to shut it down, and
they are.
they haven't lost $500 million or whatever percentage of their budget that is.
More. Yeah. And that's just one contractor.
Right. One contractor, yes.
That's not just, they've lost way more money than just 500 million. That's just from one contractor.
the other hilarious news about the paper tigerness of the United States military. We did war games with Ukraine and lost every single time. There's like 20 scenarios we went through, and Ukraine beat the United States every single time.
Was it us as the invading force?
I don't know
Because it is, and we
all
have
of the details.
proven, both us and Russia have proven over many, many decades that you cannot, it is way more difficult to be the invading force
Yeah.
than to be the home team.
So
We've lost so many wars against small guerrilla groups.
Oh, for sure.
I mean,
Well, and that's kind of the crux of it, because what happened in the war games was Ukraine used swarms of cheaply made, quickly manufacturable drones
yeah,
to attack U.S. forces, and because they're so small and there's so many of them, we couldn't do shit against them. So,
right.
I mean, they just
Which is what they're doing against
destroyed us.
Russia right now too.
That's also what Iran is doing to us.
Yeah.
It costs like $20,000 to make those drones, and they just crash them into U.S. equipment, and it fucks them.
Yeah.
And we spend, what is it, $35 million per F-35?
So a single Lockheed Martin F-35 Lightning costs approximately between 80 million to 110 million per
Wow.
plane. Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. How long does it take to make one?
Oh, it takes approximately 18 months. So about a year and a half to make one.
Okay.
To make one.
One?
Yeah.
Cool. How many can they make at a time?
So we can make approximately 156 per year.
Cool.
That's what our resource and budget. That that's a pitifully small number for how much money we're dumping into the military.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
I mean, but you lose one, you lose a couple. That's not a
Well,
$20,000 drone,
and
and you
how
lose
is
a
their
pilot
performance
too.
doing? How's their performance doing?
Oh, it's
Because
terrible. Yeah.
yeah, that's kind of what I thought. It's not living up to the standards that
No, of
that
course not. They cut
we
corners
as a
like
nation were
crazy.
promised.
Right, of course. I mean, Lockheed Martin
Lockheed
cuts
Martin, right?
corners
Yeah.
like fucking crazy, man. They don't give a
Like
shit who
as
the
bad as
client
Boeing.
is. Right. They don't fucking care if it's for the government or for the
Oh, I better
military.
be careful. Boeing's gonna fucking murk me if I talk shit on
They
them.
they might murk both of us. Jesus Christ. Just for
I was
talking
just
shit
kidding,
on them.
Boeing. It was just a joke.
Yeah.
I'm just talking shit, man.
Fucking wild. Yeah, none of those companies care who their clients are. They'll cut corners.
Oh yeah,
Even if
sure.
it's the US military. And they
Why
can
the
give a
fuck
fuck
wouldn't
less
they?
about the and you know how long it takes to train a pilot? A
I
pilot
mean, a long time.
in the
I would
Air Force
imagine.
or the Navy,
Hmm.
or even like an Army like chopper pilot, like
Hmm.
in any of those guys, that takes for fucking ever to train those guys. It takes
Yeah,
years of training and years and money to train each new pilot.
yeah.
So losing one with the pilot is a fucking. I
Well,
mean, it's
listen,
cost of human life alone, but
I've watched Top Gun, both of them, and
mhm.
it looks to me like you only need 5 pilots.
Right, yeah,
That's all we need.
uh-huh.
Just
Yeah.
five of them.
It's true. And I also learned that you can be in the military in 1984 and still be in the military in 2026. You're like,
I
wait,
don't see the problem.
shouldn't he have fucking retired by now? That's a long time.
When you're the best, you never rest.
He's not the best though. He never made admiral. He's still a captain.
Don't come at me with your logic and knowledge.
Right. Right. He would have been force retired by now. They'd have been like, dude, you kind of suck. You're out of here. And he would have been like, but I'm a
Well,
really good pilot. And they would have been like, yeah, but you're in your 60s. Fucking
listen,
retire.
if there's one thing I know about the military, it's that they love risky behavior and people who don't follow orders.
It's true. Well, they love risky business. Maybe that's why. There we go. Good tie-in.
Best Tom Cruise movie is Legend.
Yeah,
I'll
oh,
have
for
you
sure.
know.
For sure. I do know that.
Yeah.
I think I have it on VHS somewhere.
Nice. We had it. We may have just gotten rid of it in our garage sale. We had a garage sale last weekend, and it was so fucking hot. It's been so hot. I think at 8 o'clock tonight, 7 o'clock tonight, it was 105 degrees still.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Got up to 80 here today.
Fuck you.
Hmm.
But yeah, we did really well selling all of our shit. We almost doubled our goal of profit.
Nice.
It's not really profit because, we bought all that shit for way more than we sold it for, but
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
So I'm glad that's over with, and this office is nearly empty now because it was also the storage space for garage sale shit.
Oh, yeah.
And now it's almost all gone. The week before we played that show at the Furnace, I don't believe we've talked about that since then. But
Yeah,
it
we
was fucking,
haven't.
It was fucking rad.
Yeah.
It was a really good turnout, and we had a really good response.
Awesome.
And we played with 4 other bands. It was all hardcore adjacent. And it was fucking rad, and people really liked us. And I just got a message tonight that they want us to come play September 3rd with a Brazilian hardcore band called Worst. They seem to be pretty popular. I was looking at some
Like
of
worst
their
with an O
stuff.
or worst with a U?
Oh,
Oh, okay. I
They're
thought
not
that'd be funny
German.
if they
They're
were
not
named after
German.
sausage.
They're
Yeah.
Brazil.
Well, yeah,
Brazilian,
but
not German.
they can still Google words
Yeah.
and think it's funny to be called
right.
worst and then have
They're
a
not
sausage be
Argentina
there.
either, because I
Oh,
know
thank
there's
God.
some crossover
Jesus.
there. There's Argentina and Germany.
Yeah.
But no, they're from Sao Paulo.
Oh, cool. Nice.
So yeah, that sounds like it will be a pretty rad show.
Hmm.
This weekend is for nope, not this weekend. Next weekend is Forever Fest.
Mm.
And that is the DIY music festival that is a retort to the Somewhere Fest by
Right.
Chase Koch, who
Hmm.
is a uh, piece of shit. There was some fucking scene drama this weekend. It's so fucking dumb, dude. Like, I forgot how much scene drama there
Hmm.
was not being in a band and going to shows and playing shows and dealing with fucking people.
Yeah.
But yeah. So this woman was like attacking the like on Facebook, like attacking on Facebook the organizers of Forever Fest because some of the artists playing Forever Fest are also playing Somewhere Fest.
Okay.
Um, so logistically, ideologically, I could understand saying, like, hey, it's pretty fucked up that you're playing this festival
Yeah.
and also playing Somewhere Festival.
Right.
That's fucked. And we don't support Somewhere Fest.
Hmm.
Whatever. They're young, they're pretty young, and this is their first effort with the festival. And it's already, I mean, it's gotten like a lot of publicity and like local news channels are talking about it. And
Hmm.
it's getting pretty good coverage for a local DIY festival.
Right.
And it's pretty fucking cool.
Hmm.
Now I don't disagree with the criticism, but
Sure.
I'm not going to attack the organizers. If anything, I would confront the bands and the artists
Yeah.
performing both and saying, confront them about it because that's really where the criticism ought to
Sure.
be because from what I understand, a lot of the people who are playing both festivals were signed on to Forever Fest first and then were asked to play Somewhere Fest. And
Hmm.
um I think it would behoove all artists to understand who they're being paid by and
Right.
performing for. But I'm a fucking
Well,
anarcho-communist, so I have uh, maybe stricter ethics than
sure.
some people do, and more knowledge of like what. Because I'm fucking old as shit, so I also
Right.
have more knowledge about what shit means,
Well, and a lot of these
like
bands,
that.
especially if they're younger and they're not local to Wichita, they probably don't know anything about either festival. They got asked to do one, and they're
Well,
like, "Oh,
Forever
go."
Fest is all local bands.
Oh, they are all
So
local.
it's all local
Okay.
DIY stuff. So they,
Hmm.
I mean, I would think they would know
They would
better,
know.
but
They know who Chase Koch is and all that shit.
yeah, you would
Yeah.
think. But regardless, there's a way to have that conversation, which
Hmm.
is not being an asshole on the internet.
Yeah.
So this lady is going after people, and then this rabble rouser,
Hmm.
usually is mostly harmless but amusing, attacking uh, local news agencies, the Wichita PD, local governments, stuff,
Hmm.
and posting just nonsense on their pages. But he turned his ire towards the organizers of the festival and then bands playing the festival.
Hmm.
The Forever Fest, not Somewhere Fest, and
Yeah.
was calling them neo-Nazi sympathizers because they were playing Forever Fest when Forever Fest was having bands that are also performing at Somewhere Fest. The Kochs are fascist. And I don't think
Yeah.
that's much of a stretch. I mean, you fascist,
Well,
neo-Nazi, whatever.
well,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah. They they
it's
they
it's
uh
fine.
they help fund PragerU
Yeah, yeah.
specifically.
Amongst other things. I mean,
Yeah.
they uh
Hmm.
they're huge I mean, they started the Heritage Foundation.
But I think
they're
calling,
behind 2020 or Project
yeah,
2025 and shit.
I think
But
calling the organizers of Forever Fest Nazis because some of the bands they has to play also decided to play this other festival is a bit of a stretch.
yeah,
Yeah,
well, and he's such a fucking asshole about it, and going
yeah,
on and on and on and on and on, and attacking everybody, and just being
mm,
like being crazy
yeah,
about it. Um, and any valid point that he may have had was lost
hmm,
by his fuckery and assholery. And
yeah,
I mean, he basically just shot himself in the dick, and nobody takes him seriously. And
right,
any valid criticism that he had is gone because he's
right.
such a fucking asshole about it. So
Well, people immediately stop paying attention when you come at them like that because there might have been
yeah,
people who just didn't know,
sure.
like, and we're just like, oh, I've been asked to play two festivals. I mean, I try to give people the benefit of the doubt. I don't assume that everybody has the same knowledge that I have.
Well,
That's
I don't assume the worst of people either. You
right.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially young artists that, want to
Mhm.
get paid.
Right.
I would never do it. And I would like if one of the bands we are sharing a venue with, because there's like 10 venues in town. It's one day, and there's a
Hmm.
hundred bands and like 10 venues or some shit. None of the bands at the venue we're playing at are playing Somewhere Fest. But if they were, I would fucking talk to them
Yeah.
to their faces about it.
Sure. Absolutely. Without like yelling and screaming and
No, no, no.
posting
I just
and
be like, what the fuck is this shit? You know what you're fucking doing, right? You know what you're
yeah.
fucking getting paid by. Like you're getting fucking
Right.
blood money.
Yeah.
Like this fucking carpetbagger is coming to exploit and profit off of our scene
Yeah.
and our artists and our city. He's buying up literal city blocks
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, whatever. I mean, it
Yeah.
doesn't fucking whatever. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's been really fucking dumb hearing
Mm-hmm.
people argue about it and hearing the shithead go ham on people. But what's interesting is he keeps talking about ICT Fest,
Mm-hmm.
and ICT Fest was started by a known abuser
Oh
back
yeah.
in '02, '03, something like
Mm-hmm.
that, who has been ostracized from the Wichita music scene. So the woman who started the whole thing happens to be dating that guy that started ICT Fest. So the comparisons to ICT Fest is not maybe as random as it seemed at first.
Oh, okay.
And the dude, the super fucking asshole guy,
Mm-hmm.
I guess is really good friends with that guy also. Um, just kind of interesting how uh, that little coincidence
Mm-hmm.
there. That's pretty interesting. But turns
Yeah.
out, I'm not going to name any names because he is going to a jury trial and hopefully goes to fucking prison for raping his stepdaughter. And there's still people running apologetics for him.
It is
Obviously.
interesting that when people have a personal relationship with somebody, they are willing to forgive an unbelievable amount of, for lack of a better term, sins. Not in the Christian sense, but just
Yeah,
horrible
yeah.
shit people do.
Listen, man, I can understand the instinct to
Hmm.
offer grace
Yeah.
to homies.
Hmm.
But I just had a friend die. I found out he's online saying all kinds of racist shit, saying all kinds of homophobic shit,
Hmm.
just being a huge fucking piece of shit
Hmm.
online, messaging in messages to people here in town, uh, dropping the N bomb, making jokes about all kinds of shit. And I am not going to go to his service because I don't even know who the fuck he was.
Yeah.
And if I had found that out while he was still alive, I would have said to his face, he's a fucking asshole and that we're fucking done. And I wouldn't talk to him anymore. Just because
It's
he's dead doesn't fucking change that.
right. And it's interesting
Uh,
because I mean, it is one of those things that, yeah, do you ever really know anyone?
Not in this case, no.
Yeah.
And I don't know if anybody really did. I
Hmm.
think that he was performing for people for so long. I don't even know if he knew who he was.
I was going to say to what end? Because clearly, like
Yeah, I
even
don't know.
his wife didn't know who the fuck he was. His friends
No,
didn't know who the fuck he was. Like,
no.
to what end then? For
Right.
what purpose?
I don't know.
Why not just go find a
Adoration?
group of people who are super shitty and hang out with them?
Man,
Like,
I
fully
don't
be
know.
himself. I don't know. I mean, I guess, and here's the thing. Even shitty people know that hanging out with other shitty people sucks.
Yeah.
That's why
Well,
they don't want to fucking
I mean,
hang out with them.
it's interesting that he never said any of that shit around me, but
Hmm.
lots of other people knew
Hmm.
that he was like that. And had no idea. It's fucking wild.
That's
And to
crazy.
like, just people just let that shit go. Dropping hard R's.
It would just take me just one time somebody saying that in front of me. I'd be like, yeah, I'm clearly not going to be hanging out with you anymore.
Had a guy at my work, coworker, come into me and my coworker's office. There's two of us that share an office. She and I are both anti-capitalist and allies of, the marginalized, right?
Yeah. Hmm.
So this guy comes in. He's in the office next door, talking about um, a job we had for a customer.
Hmm.
The customer was working on something for their customer in Qatar.
Hmm.
So he was asking about that and brought up the name of the country. And between the three of us, there was like a friendly back and forth on how to pronounce
Yeah.
that country's name.
I still stand by
Uh,
Qatar.
I say Qatar.
Yeah.
Uh, Somebody said Qatar. Somebody
Right. That's a
said,
type of ship. I don't know. I just can't use that.
yeah, a couple different names. And he was like, whatever, the camel jockeys. And I literally yelled, "Hey, what the fuck?"
Yeah.
And then he got a lecture by my office mate for
Hmm.
a good 5 minutes,
Yeah.
and about why that's wrong, how that's racist, and
Yeah.
to not come in this office and say that shit.
Hmm.
And he was like, "Well, I didn't mean to offend your sensibilities." Motherfucker, it's not about offending my sensibilities. It's about
Yeah.
being anti fucking racist and you just being straight up fucking racist in here.
Yeah.
So we are not friendly anymore.
Hmm.
He
Yeah.
likes to organize after work gatherings of getting food and beverages. And
Hmm.
I will no longer go because I do not associate with
Yep.
racists.
Yeah. Same. Yeah. That's really odd that he feels comfortable enough to, because if nothing else, and look, yeah, we can't control how people think, what they think about different people, but at the very least, in a professional environment, you would think like, okay, they know better than to use language like that in a
You would
professional
think.
environment,
You would think.
right? Um, so it says a lot about where our society is that people feel emboldened to just use language like that just in the office.
Yeah.
It
Just
says a lot about where we are right now.
just 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 said it like it was not a big deal.
Yeah. Hmm.
It was fucking bullshit.
Yeah. And it's one thing to like have banter about how to pronounce Qatar. I still stand by Qatar. Um,
Mhm.
Maybe it sounds closer to Qatar in Arabic. I don't know. I
I
don't
don't
speak
know either.
Arabic. Um, but yeah, nonetheless, like that's one thing.
Right.
Uh,
One, and
but
I mean, I think there's somewhat of a discussion to be had about the
Mm.
correct pronunciation.
Sure.
Well, that's fine.
Right. And if an Arabic speaker could chime in and tell us how it is pronounced in Arabic or
Mhm.
what it's
Yeah, that'd be
closer
great.
to, that would be greatly appreciated. I do prefer saying Qatar
Mhm.
instead of Qatar because when I say Qatar, it just reminds me of like an old like sailing ship, like the
Yeah.
Qatar ships.
What I
Like,
mean, it to me, I I don't know how they pronounce it. Like I
mhm.
said, but Cutter sounds like a ignorant American way to say it.
It does. It does. Yeah.
And if that is the correct pronunciation, great.
Cool.
I will pronounce it correctly if I can.
Right.
But
Yeah.
Qatar just sounds correct. I don't
Right.
know.
That sounds like the name of a
Based on
country.
based on the spelling
Right.
and
Yeah.
where I naturally want to put the emphasis.
Right. Yeah. Uh,
But whatever. What do I know?
yeah.
I'm just a fucking dumb white guy in Kansas.
Right.
But I do know not to say fucking racial slur
Right.
about it.
Right. Right. We may mispronounce country names. We may mispronounce the names of people sometimes. We may mispronounce different things about different cultures, but it's a completely different thing to mispronounce something because you grew up in a rectangle state in the middle of America and only ever learned one fucking language because our parents didn't think it was important for us to learn a second language.
Right.
And it's a completely different thing to just be like a fucking racist piece of shit.
Right.
Like, so,
Totally different things. And his like totally clueless about it. He's like, well, it's not racist.
yeah.
They do. He said, well, they do ride camels there.
I mean, tourists do. It's part of their tourism industry, actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I've ridden camels in the Middle East before. It's mostly tourists.
Yeah.
It's like 90% tourists. In the same way that like riding horses in the United States is like 90% tourists.
Right.
Like people go to like Utah and
Yeah,
Colorado
we
and
don't,
places like that. And
they're not
people
really
like
beasts of burden anymore. They're
right,
not
right. And
really
people
like,
ride horses because they're like, and people from
it's
other
a
countries
lark.
like to come here and they're like, ooh, like, oh
It's
yeah,
the
I'm in
Wild
cowboy
West.
country. I'm trying to sound like a generic European.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, I ride horse in cowboy country because I'm in America cowboy. Like, yeah, I get it. It's a part of our tourism. And then the Middle East does the same fucking thing because
Yeah.
fuck it, there's money to be made. Like
Right.
we all live under the thumb of capitalism. So
You
yes.
you sounded like Mark from SLC Punk.
Cool. That's what I was going for.
Success.
Nice. Awesome.
Great success.
And for anyone who hasn't heard our episode on SLC Punk movie review, please listen to our other podcast. We've got about
We'll
8 episodes of that.
we'll review another movie sometime.
We still owe the audience
Lots of
Hedwig and the
stuff.
Angry Inch. So that was the last one we announced we were going to do. That was almost a fucking year ago.
It was like February, right?
10 months ago.
We're supposed to
No,
do it in February.
we were supposed to do it in February. Yeah. October was the last one we did. October of last year.
Are you
It's fucking
fucking
crazy.
serious?
Yeah. October last year. It's been 10 months.
No.
Yeah. Green Room. We did Green Room in October because it was scary.
I thought we did SLC Punk since then. Was that before that? Did we do SLC
Yeah, we
Punk
did
before
SLC Punk
Green Room?
like last spring. Yeah.
Fucking hell, dude. Well, I don't know
Well,
what
spring
time it is.
2025.
Fuck. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Like, I
Oh,
mean, we're
wow.
starting. We're starting. I mean, we're creeping up right up. Go back a couple more movies. We're creeping into the last Biden administration. So, yeah, that's how long it's fucking been. All right, but we will do Hedwig and the Angry Inch. But these are the types of things that we'd be able to make more of if you just donate.
If
to
we
our
didn't have
Patreon.
jobs.
If we didn't have jobs, donate to our Patreon page. Become a patron, and we can quit our jobs, and then we can do punk movie reviews a lot.
Hell
So you can
yeah.
listen to us yammer on about punk rock movies, some obscure, some mainstream,
We could
and some
do
just weird.
we could do 2 episodes a week if we didn't have to work.
I mean, yeah, we could do. I mean, we would do probably a couple of these a week at least, and then probably at least one punk movie review a week, and then I don't know, do some old school like a zine. Should we do a zine? Do people still like zines?
Yeah.
Cool. Man.
Sabocat's talking about doing a zine.
Yeah.
After the show at the Furnace, I was
Hmm.
like, there was a ton of kids there,
Yeah.
and they were all like singing along with other bands' stuff because they're more familiar with them.
Yeah.
And I was like, maybe we should pass out like lyric sheets like they used to do back in the day.
Yeah. Hey, if you need
And
someone to design it, man, I got the skills.
well, then it turned into just having a zine with
Yeah.
the lyric sheets in it and, other propaganda and
Yeah.
shit. So we're kind
Hmm.
of working on that
Yeah. Like
now.
proper propaganda. So that's another project we got on the back
Mhm, mhm,
burner.
mhm.
See all the things that we can do, and I could
Yeah.
finally finish my novel. If I didn't have to have a job and you good folks were giving us enough money to do all this stuff, I'd release my novel for free
Yeah.
and just release it into the wild.
Oh, I
I
forgot to
still
plug my
retain
laptop in.
rights though. If anyone wants to make it into a movie, let's make a zine. Let's do it.
Hell yeah.
What do you want? What do you want it to be called? What are you thinking? What names are you thinking?
Oh, I don't know. Just
Yeah, okay,
for Sabocat, it's just gonna be
just Sabocat.
I mean, I'm thinking that the front cover will say hi, we're Sabocat, fuck capitalism, because that's
Hmm.
how I open every show.
Yeah.
We do a really loud intro, and then I say, hi, we're Sabocat, fuck capitalism, and then we start our first song.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
So that'll be the cover, and
Yeah.
then some images and some lyrics and
Hmm.
some theory behind some of the lyrics and shit like that. So
Yeah.
history of band members and
Hmm.
other music that's important to us and
Yeah.
just little shit like that,
Cool.
you know.
Hmm. Yeah, like print it, real print, or just digital.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna have it be able to hand it out at shows so people can scream
Nice.
along
Nice. Yeah, I
to the
was wondering that. It's
lyrics.
like, what are the kids into these days? They still do zines? Or still like the zines?
There are a couple zines in town that are
Hmm.
active. I haven't seen anything from Oi Bones in a while.
I was gonna say I know there's Oi
Um,
Bones, but
I
they're
haven't
not.
seen anything from them in a while, but
Okay.
there's some other shit, for sure. But
Hmm.
we have um we have a merch table
Yeah.
and I set it up before we play and then just have a stack of them
Hmm.
there. I don't know if we
Nice.
charge anything for them or whatever. I mean, it's
Yeah.
just,
Yeah.
but
Maybe
I
have
also
like a
don't know.
donation bucket. Like if you can
Oh
give,
yeah.
then give a little so that we can keep printing these, and then people who are unable to give can still get them as well.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
yeah.
And uh yeah, I don't
Hmm.
remember. Um yeah, but
Sweet.
I'm excited about that. I was just finding time to do it. I'm
Hmm.
fucking tired, man. I'm so
Yeah.
fucking busy. Next week, I
Hmm.
have band practice on Tuesday. I have a meeting Wednesday night. I have a show Thursday night. Becky's leaving town Friday night. I have a show Saturday. And also, my mom is getting out of the hospital or out of rehab for getting her knee replaced. And I
Hmm.
have to be over there at night to make sure that she has everything that she needs.
Yeah.
Doing that for at least a week, maybe two.
Hmm.
Um, so man, it's gonna be fucking crazy. But
Yeah.
maybe while I'm at my mom's, I can work on the zine.
Yeah. Just send me some. I can always compile it in like InDesign or something. And, like put everything together. If you need any help, just let me know.
Word.
You just gotta
That'd
send
be
me
cool.
the stuff.
I just is there still like I know Kinko's doesn't exist anymore. It turned into what, FedEx
FedEx.
Express? Do
Yeah,
they have printers there that you
they
can
do.
use to print stuff just
Hmm.
like Kinko's used to be?
Yep. You can also use.
Sweet.
I don't want to name any drugstores, but you can use drugstores as
Oh
well.
yeah.
Hmm.
Eh, I
Yeah.
don't like that. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't like
I've used them
FedEx
before.
either. I really
Yeah.
miss
Yeah. None
Kinko's.
none of them are good. None of these companies are good companies.
Yeah.
But unless you know somebody with a fucking like a booklet printer or something, like
Yeah.
that's kind of your only option. So
Well,
I
if I
mean, you
had
can always
my,
send it away. Like I'm
yeah, I
sure
don't want
there's
to do
like
that either.
smaller companies that would like you could send it when they'd mail it to you, but
Oh, we have a local uh printer here.
mhm.
Quick Print. I bet I could go to Quick Print.
Yeah, yeah, at least do that. Like
I mean,
at least they're
local. Yeah, yeah,
local.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Thanks for talking through that with me.
Hey,
Figured
I
it
do what I
out.
can. Yeah.
Yeah. I might
You
hit
know.
you up for some images because
Hmm.
my ability to uh, compile images into
Hmm.
one is really limited.
Hmm.
And I don't want it to look like absolute dog shit. So,
Right.
and I'm not going to use fucking AI.
No. And nobody
Jesus
worry,
Christ.
I will never use AI, and not
Yeah.
just because I don't know how to use it, but that is part of it.
Yeah.
Uh, I've been just doing everything myself for so long that like it's never even struck me. My wife asked me once, she was like, she uses Chat GPT for some shit, just like emails and crap like
Uh-huh.
that. Like,
Yeah.
so nothing like super important, but like
Uh-huh.
she's like, she was shocked that I've never used Chat GPT. I'm like, I've literally never used it. She was like, why
Jeez.
not? And I'm
Yeah.
like, because
Me either.
I've never needed it and I never thought to use
Right.
something that I don't fucking need.
Right. No, yeah, people use them for emails all the time, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, what do you mean? You just write a fucking
I
email.
I
What
I
do you
work
not,
I
what's
work in a
hard to
professional
understand?
white collar setting where I send many, many emails a day. I write every single one of those fucking things by
Yeah,
myself. I just think of the words in my head and type them into the email. Then I
yeah,
proofread it and then I send it. It's not difficult.
yeah. And you can even, spell check it
It's true.
and shit.
Yeah, I mean, well,
Smart.
fuck, man. Like Outlook, we use Outlook at my work. Outlook
Uh-huh,
spell checks
same.
everything for you within the fucking email,
Yeah.
so you already
Uh-huh.
know when something's misspelled and you can correct it.
Yep.
Like
Yeah, we
the
use
spell
Outlook too.
checks, it does grammar checks. Like
Hmm.
that's already all automatically. It's been in there for
Ever?
20 years at least,
Yeah.
longer.
Yeah.
So
I mean, as long as I've been using Outlook and
yeah.
Word
Hmm.
and all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the other thing that happened that really pissed me off, I don't think I talked to you about, did I? About
Uh,
my prescriptions.
mm-mm.
We
What happened
talk
to your
about that?
prescriptions?
So in July 1st, a
Hmm.
bunch of new laws took effect
Hmm.
from the Senate.
Hmm.
There's one called Kansas Senate Bill 20, and it is supposed to lower the cost of your prescriptions and cut out profits made by intermediary people. So, between the doctor and the pharmacy and you, there apparently are people who can profit in between those steps. And it's supposed to stop that from happening. So I go to get my prescription filled, uh, drugs that literally keep me safe, keep me from having intrusive thoughts of not living anymore, right? Um, things that save my life. So normally it's about just under $7, like 6.90 something usually. So I'm at the drugstore getting my prescriptions filled, and it is 49 and some change. I was like, what the fuck is that? So the pharmacist told me that lots of insurance companies were changing things around so that you like prescriptions come out of your deductible before you get the discount. And I was like, well, that's really fucking weird. And my insurance certainly didn't notify me of that. And, it's not like $49 a month is a super big deal. But going from $6,
Yeah.
$7 a month to $50 a month, that
That's a huge jump.
causes an adjustment to the family budget that we have, like that
Right.
that
Right.
that is a considerable increase. That's a 400% increase.
That's crazy. And and we are, we've made it to a point in our lives where we are pretty comfortably middle class, but like
Mhm.
there's a lot of fucking people out there who can't
Right,
afford that increase, who can't
right,
afford $50 a month. It's
right.
way more common than people might think to
Yeah.
not be able to afford $50 a month. And you and I both have had many
Have
times
been,
in our
yeah,
lives where $50 a month for something would have been like, well, I guess I can't have that
right, for
because I
sure.
can't afford
100%.
$50 a month.
Yeah,
Like, and
for
there's a
sure. I
lot of
like,
people who live like that today, more
yeah.
so
I mean,
even.
we lived like that for more than half of our lives. Like,
Yeah.
we are
Hmm.
very fortunate to be out of that situation.
Yeah.
But it's still not, I mean, it still fucking sucks. And yeah,
Right.
like that's immediately what I thought of is like, how am I going to pay for this? I was like, oh yeah, well, we'll be
Right.
fine. But it,
Yeah.
it is going to take adjustments in our budget because we have a monthly budget
Hmm.
and we do our best to stick to it. And it allows us to do certain things that, you know, we like to do.
Right.
And, that increase takes money from that bucket and
Right.
it's fucking bullshit. So I get home, talk to my wife about it, and she's like, what the fuck? But not like, didn't sound too concerned until I told her like it's a 400% increase. And she's like,
Yeah.
holy shit.
Yeah.
So I called my insurance the next day and they're like, it took them a while. Not the poor lady on the phone, because, the pharmacist blamed my insurance.
Right.
So I was fucking heated
Hmm.
because, it totally tracks that your insurance is fucking you over. I mean,
Of
we
course,
live in the United States.
they will fuck you over
Uh,
as much as they can
right.
whenever
So
they can.
I come in hot, thinking that they're fucking me over. And I was like, I know you're just answering the phone. I know that you don't make these decisions, but I'm fucking pissed off.
Hmm.
What the fuck? And I told her what happened. She's like, give me a minute. So she puts me on hold. I'm on hold for like 5 minutes and I'm just like, what the fuck?
Hmm.
And she comes back and she's like, I'm sorry, just a little bit longer. I was like, okay, better fucking hurry.
Yeah.
And she comes back and she's like, okay, we looked into it. We didn't change anything, but through your pharmacy, there is a distribution fee or a dispensing fee,
Mhm.
It used to be 24 cents. Would you like to guess what it jumped up to? $10.
Hmm.
From 24 cents
Yeah.
to $10.
Hmm.
Not for one of my medications, for all four of them.
Hmm. Yeah.
So an additional $10 to each of my medications, which is, I mean, that makes sense. The jump was $40 and some
Right.
change.
Yep.
Well, I mean, it was $42 and some change.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah. Um, so I'm a guy that knows people.
Hmm.
When you're, around as long as we are and make as many friends as we do, you tend to know people. And I have a friend who is a Kansas congresswoman.
Hmm.
And I hit her up and I was like, what the fuck? And she was like, we voted for this bill and we were told that this shit wouldn't happen. So
Yeah.
I've had to do so much emailing motherfuckers about what's going on to try and figure out why I'm getting charged 400% more for my life-saving medications
Right.
than I was previously. And
Right.
she is pissed too, because she's like, this makes us look bad because we voted for this, blah, blah, blah. We got to figure this
Right.
out. So I have another handful of emails I have to put together and send out soon.
Yeah.
It's so fucking annoying.
Well, and that's the thing about a lot of these bills that get introduced. Like they seem like they're good on their surface. Like just when
Hmm.
you just look at what the bill's called and what the basics of it are, you're like, wow, that sounds like a good idea. But they
Hmm.
sneak so much shit in there.
Yep.
Like, I mean, that's and I'm trying not to be a pessimist.
Hmm.
And my wife thinks that I'm being too much of a pessimist, but I'm like, every goddamn thing in existence now is a scam. Everything.
Yeah.
Every
I
time
mean,
you turn
it's
around, you're
hard
getting
not to be
scammed.
black pilled. It's
Right.
so hard not to
It's
be black
fucking really
pilled.
hard. Every single time I turn around, somebody is trying to scam me. And not just me, everyone.
Mhm.
Every just regular human
Just getting fucked all the time.
just getting fucked over. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, and I'd wager not just in America. I think it's
No.
probably a global problem
Yeah. Well,
at
I
this
mean,
point.
that's a capitalism.
Yeah, that is. Well, it is interesting. And I know that this is not the first time we've said this, but every problem that you see in every problem you see in your life can be traced back to capitalism.
Oh yeah,
Like
for sure.
the root cause of all your fucking problems every
Right.
fucking time is capitalism.
Yeah.
When you boil it down, you're like, oh fuck, that really
Yeah.
is the culprit. Jesus Christ, every fucking time it's the same villain.
Yeah.
I mean,
There were problems before capitalism existed,
sure, of course there were.
but
Yeah.
200 years ago, 300 years ago, you
Mhm.
just point back to feudalism.
Right. Feudalism, monarchy, things like that. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's any system that is
that profits off of other
right.
people's labor.
Right. Any system that's goal is anything other than just expanding the basics and getting the basic needs met for everybody.
Right.
Anything that doesn't do that is a system that's going to exploit you. Call it capitalism, call it monarchy, call it feudalism, call it whatever the fuck you want. Like it's yes, there are differences between all those systems, but every single one of them is set up to exploit you.
Yeah, exactly. The result is the same. You're getting fucked.
You're getting fucked by a CEO instead of a lord. Okay. Do you care? Really? You're still getting fucked.
Right.
Do you give a fuck that the person just
Is
now
it-
doesn't have a fucking title they're born with? Does it really
Right, is
matter anymore?
Does it matter if it's the state? Does it matter if it's a corporation? Does it matter
Right.
if it's a fucking king? Does it matter
Right.
if it's a fucking priest? Well, and the thing is, like, every other country in the world has universal health care, and it's not tied to employment.
Right.
Like, everything about our system here is so fucking coercive and like oppressive. And like the boot of capitalism is on our throat in every aspect of our fucking lives.
Well, just like a couple months ago, my kid was complaining about some pain in his abdomen, and so I like did Google search, and it basically said like take if your child is feeling pain there, take them to the emergency room immediately. And I was like, oh fuck, okay, well I'm not taking any chances with this. When your kid's involved, you're just like, all right, I guess we're going to the fucking emergency room. So we go.
I've done that.
And they didn't get my insurance information down correctly. And so they called me, and I gave them my information again, and something got fucked up again. I don't know. I use my health insurance all the time. I go to regular appointments with my doctor.
Yeah.
I've had the same health insurance for almost 18 years.
Yeah.
Then I get a bill for $2,000
Fucking hell.
in the mail. And it had been more than that, but for whatever reason, there was some kind of discount on it. But anyway, we should have paid nothing more than like maybe $60. Because my wife went to the emergency room using the exact same insurance. And I think she said she paid like 40 or $50 or something like that was what the bill was at the end. Okay. I don't think we should have to pay anything, but 40 or $50 is a lot different than $2,000.
Yeah, for sure.
So I call them again, and basically the lady on the phone is accusing me of not having a job and is getting like really like snippy with me. And she's like, "Are you employed, sir?" I was like, "Yeah, I have a full-time job and a part-time job, actually." And she's like, "Is your insurance new?" And I'm like, "No, I've had the same insurance for almost 18 years. And my kid has never had any other insurance other than this insurance for his entire life." So, but she just keeps asking. She asked me at least 3 times, like, "Are you full-time employed?"
Jesus Christ.
And was getting like she was like accusatory. Her tone was accusatory. Like I was going to go to debtor's jail or something. And like, I could pay the bill, but I also have insurance, so why the fuck would I?
Right.
So, and she asked me that too. She was like, "Do you have the funds to pay the bill?" And I'm like, "Yeah, but I'm not going to because I have fucking health insurance. So
Yeah.
why would I pay
What the
it?"
fuck?
Yeah. And I'm just like, Jesus
It's,
Christ, like if this is how they treat, then now think about this. If this is how they treat a middle class white man
mhm.
who
With
sounds like
insurance.
me and is obviously educated
Hmm.
with insurance, think of how
Hmm.
they treat everybody fucking else.
Yeah.
If even
Yeah.
I'm
For
treated like
sure.
that, Jesus Christ, I can't imagine how horribly they treat everybody else who's not like me.
Yeah.
It's fucking insane. But healthcare should be free at the point of service.
Yeah.
That's it
100%. So,
for everybody. I don't give a fuck if you're like homeless on the street. If you wander into an emergency room,
oh yeah,
they
you should
should
be served. They should
you should
help
be
you.
served
Yeah.
at no
100%.
cost.
And I'm
Yep,
fine with my tax dollars doing that.
I'm totally fine with
I'm
that. Yep,
way better with my tax dollars doing that than killing brown children
sure,
in the
right.
desert.
Our fucking, as we said earlier, our military budget is in the trillions of dollars now.
Um,
We could fund health insurance for the entire country for
yeah.
a fraction of that.
So when Becky was pregnant with our oldest,
Mhm.
she actually with all of our kids, she got kidney stones while she was
Mhm.
pregnant. But with our oldest, it was obviously first time going through this. Didn't know what to expect. She was in
Mhm.
horrible pain. Afraid we were going to lose the baby because we were scared of
Mhm.
everything because first time going through it. So we go to the hospital. They get her a room. Uh, Kidney stones. Give her a bunch of drugs. Tell her to she's got to stay there till she passes them and all that bullshit. So a day goes by and another day goes by. We're on our third day in the hospital. Now, we're waiting for a urologist to show up, right? Uh, Keep trying to get the urologist there. Uh, Taking a sweet ass time. Lady rolls in with a cart and a computer on it. And she's like, since you don't have insurance, I'm here to figure out a payment plan for you and see if there's any discounts available. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about since we don't have insurance? And she's like, you don't have insurance. I was like, I have really good insurance. As a matter of fact, nobody asked me for it. They just got us in and gave us a room. And this is the first time anybody has asked about insurance.
Mhm.
So what the fuck do you mean? And so they got our insurance information. And about an hour later, the urologist showed up and said we were good to go. Now I have two problems with this
Mhm.
situation. One, fuck that urologist for
Yep.
waiting until he knew he was going to get paid to show up.
Right.
And then fuck the hospital. Because what if we didn't have insurance there and they kept us
Right.
for 3 days
Right.
waiting for a fucking urologist to show up, racking up a huge fucking bill that
Well, that's
how
part of
would
the
we pay
goal.
for?
That's part of the goal too.
Yeah, for sure. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck, man? And just to be oh man, I was so fucking pissed
That's
at that
exactly why
urologist
medicine
and the
should
hospital.
not
Oh,
be a
fucking
for-profit industry.
right.
It just shouldn't be.
Our health and well-being should not be commodified.
No.
Fuck you, motherfuckers.
Right.
It's fucking bullshit.
Hmm. And also um, real estate prospecting too and shit like that.
No,
That's
Jesus
I
Christ.
mean,
Yeah.
that's what's driving up our housing prices.
So this fucking asshat, this fucking dickhole that
Hmm.
was talking shit on everybody, calling people neo-Nazi sympathizers and shit.
Hmm.
Uh, he portrays himself as a fucking anarchist,
Hmm. Of
communist, leftist. He's a fucking landlord.
course, that
I don't
tracks.
even know if he has a real job. I think he gets passive income from owning property.
That's just how he makes his entire income.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah.
just holy shit. That's fucking wild. That's fucking
Yeah.
wild. Yeah.
You're gonna fucking come at artists playing a music festival
Right.
while you're profiting off of fucking
Right.
other people's.
Yeah.
Fuck you, fucking landlord, motherfucker.
Yeah. That's uh Well, and I don't know if the problem's the same in Wichita and other cities. I know in Chicago, there's a few problems that we have in Chicago. One is the city has largely been rezoned since it was originally built to where you can't legally
You can't
build
build shit. Yeah.
multiple unit properties
Mhm.
anymore without, I mean, they're like, you can build like giant, like a big condo building, sure,
Right, right, right,
but you can't build like a two or three flat anymore. It's not
right.
allowed,
Hmm.
which is what most of the neighborhoods like up like in my part of town are. They're
Uh-huh.
just grandfathered in because they're fucking
Hmm.
so old. But
Sure.
that's part of what gives the neighborhood its style is that you've got,
Hmm.
maybe two families in a
Hmm.
house and they're in two
Hmm.
different units or three even. And they share a backyard, they share
Hmm.
a porch. Like you can still have part of what it the you get the best parts of having a single family home
Hmm.
without having to have like, and there's a few places like that in Kansas City too when we lived there. Like there's few
Hmm.
like
Hmm.
two and three flats and shit,
Yeah.
and so yeah, the builders are not legally allowed to build those anymore. It has to be
Hmm.
a single family home on a full
Right,
lot
right,
or an apartment complex in a space that's zoned specifically for an apartment complex to go into, or
right.
like a condo building or something like that. And of
Hmm.
course, only large corporations have the rights and are able to build shit like that. So,
Sure. Hmm. Yeah.
but also, um, building of new housing is deliberately slowed
Hmm.
to keep the value high.
Yeah, for
So they
sure.
could build multiple unit properties and the shit would be a lot cheaper. More families
Hmm.
could afford them and not have to rent and pay unbelievable rent prices.
Yeah, it's more false scarcity.
Yeah, right.
Like it's a profit motive to
Hmm.
keep things scarce, even though
Yeah.
there is no fucking scarcity.
No, there's
It's
not.
a choice.
Right.
It's a choice for profits.
Well, and I was watching. I just get interested about other cities. I was watching a video about L.A. the other
Hmm.
day and how. So I didn't actually realize this. Every time I've been to L.A., I've rented a car because it's L.A.
Oh yeah.
And
Hmm.
I didn't even realize they really had a metro system.
Yeah,
They
they do
sort of
now.
do.
Hmm.
Um, it's not nearly as big as it should be for the second biggest fucking city in the country,
Right.
um, but yeah. So I was watching a video. So there is no train station at LAX, the biggest airport in the area, at the
Hmm.
international airport. There's no train. You can't take a train there. That's not a
Right.
thing. So you can take
Wow.
it
Why
to
would
like
you
the
be able to do that?
you can take it to the closest stop, and then there's like a bus that you take from
Oh, cool.
there.
Hmm. How
And I found
convenient.
out that they actually had a stop planned
Hmm.
to go right under the fucking airport, just like we do here in Chicago. Both
Yeah.
of our international airports have train stations. You
Yeah.
can take a train directly into downtown from both airports.
Yeah. Yeah. Hmm.
Um,
That makes total
you,
sense.
you can't in LA because the parking lot, the companies that own the parking lots and the company that own
Hmm.
the bus system,
Hmm.
it's a private bus that takes you to and from the terminal.
Hmm.
They lobbied to make sure that that station never fucking
Oh,
happened.
cool. That's so cool.
So now it is more expensive and way less efficient to get to the biggest airport in the second biggest city in the country because
Hmm.
of capitalism.
Yeah.
Great.
Gotta make those profits. The
That's
number has
right.
to go up. The
Yeah.
line must go up.
The line must go up. And that's why we do a lot of things in this country,
Hmm.
is because, fuck, there's money to be made. That's why
Right.
we'll never transition into green energy
Yeah.
because on the outset, there's not a profit. You don't start profiting from new technology and new industry immediately. It takes
Right. Hmm.
decades at
Yeah.
best,
Hmm.
maybe longer.
Yeah.
So there's no motive to do it
Right.
because the line has to go up every fucking quarter.
Hmm.
You
Yeah.
can't say, well, 100 years from now, this company is going to be like one of the biggest companies in the world. Okay, it doesn't matter because we're more
It's
interested in
not
what's happening
now.
right fucking now.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. Uh, what was I gonna say? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I find it funny how people put all these descriptors on capitalism, like crony capitalism,
Hmm.
late stage capitalism, predatory capitalism.
Hmm.
That's all just capitalism. You don't need to put those descriptors on there.
It's always
This
predatory.
this system is doing exactly what it's supposed to do. Like
Absolutely.
its function is exactly this. That
Right.
is what capitalism was built to do. It
Hmm.
is working perfectly
Yes.
for that system. And capitalism always leads to fascism
Yeah.
because the number can't go up infinitely.
Right.
You have to find more people to exploit to make that line continue to go up.
Yeah.
Um, that's, I mean, that's the function of capitalism. So
Hmm.
calling it late stage capitalism is just fucking redundant and superfluous.
Right.
Like, just call it capitalism because
Right.
that's what it's meant to do.
Yeah.
You don't have to put flowery language on it to make it sound worse than it is. It's
Right.
just capitalism. That's exactly what it's supposed to do.
I fully believe that if we keep going down this path, and it seems like we're going to, that within our lifetimes, we will see our first technocracy
Oh, yeah, yeah,
within the United States. It will be a
sure.
company that legally controls however much land. Maybe they'll even do it they tried in Nicaragua, I think, or maybe it
Well,
was
that's why
Honduras. Maybe it was Honduras, somewhere in
that's
Central America. Yeah.
that's why Trump has such a boner for Greenland
Yeah.
because Peter Thiel
He
talks
wants
about
it.
the technate of America,
Yeah.
and part of that is having Greenland, part of
Hmm.
that is having Venezuelan oil,
Right.
part of that is having Cuba,
Right.
and so that it's it's all connected and it's all
Right.
part of this fucked up plan that these fucking vile
Right.
monsters have. And
Hmm.
and so many working class people
Hmm.
fucking lick the taint of these billionaires thinking that they're altruistic, that
Yeah.
they're looking out for us, that they'll take care of us,
Hmm.
that their charity shows that they give a fuck
Right.
about people. Like, charity from rich people is just a way for them to launder money and their
Yeah.
image.
Hmm.
Like, it's not altruistic.
Right.
It is, first of all, they have more money than they can ever spend.
Yeah.
And they
So
know
them
that
giving
people,
$5 million to, a cancer research or
a
a
fucking
homeless
library, a
library,
fucking
$5 million to them
whatever.
is it's like you giving $1 to somebody.
Yeah, yeah.
Not
Well,
even that
and
much. Maybe like some mixed change in your pocket.
right. And
Nothing to
it
you.
sounds impressive and
Yeah.
it launders their image. So
Hmm.
like, oh, look how much he care. Look how much the Kochs care about the arts.
Right.
They give so much money to the arts.
Yeah.
But like, they're just laundering their blood money and
Yeah.
laundering their image. So people will laud them
Hmm.
for caring about the arts. They don't give a fuck about the arts.
That's why they want their name on everything
They
too.
have
So
to,
that
they're,
has
yeah.
so people have a positive image of them. That's why isn't the
Hmm.
basketball arena at Wichita State University Koch
Coke
Arena?
Arena. Yep.
Yeah. Like I said, that's just another way of laundering their image.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look
They
at them.
care
They
so
support our
much.
local
Yeah.
university basketball team. Wow.
Yep. So it's all bullshit. Like,
Hmm.
it's all fucking farce. And I don't know how to convince people
Hmm.
that they're not our friends. They're not our benefactors.
No.
They're exploiting us. And
Yeah.
as soon as we're no longer useful,
Hmm.
you better believe that shit is going to get even worse than it is right now.
Well, who was it? Was it Peter Thiel who they couldn't even get him to say that he wanted humanity to survive?
Yeah, it was him.
Yeah. Of course it
100%.
was. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's who wants to control every our resources, what we
Hmm.
need to live. That's who wants to control that. Is somebody who couldn't give a fuck less if our species even survives.
No, he doesn't want the species to survive. He wants the billionaires to become transhumanists,
Hmm.
um, not meaning transgender,
Right.
Fucking dumb motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Transhumanist is like a cross between humans and technology. So he wants to
Like a
upload
Cylon.
his, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
wants to upload his stupid brain to a computer
Hmm.
and live forever
Right.
as ones and zeros, and definitely not need the proletariat anymore.
Right.
Uh, I mean,
Uh, this is
and
what
it's
happens when profoundly stupid people have way too much power and money.
yeah,
That's the thing that people don't realize about these guys. They may
they're
be
fucking
good at one
morons.
or two things. Well, Elon Musk isn't good at anything, but a
No,
couple of them might be good at one or two things. That doesn't mean they're smart. That doesn't mean
no,
they're
it doesn't.
intelligent people.
Not at all.
I mean, for fuck's sake, I mean, Elon Musk still thinks we can live on Mars. I mean,
I
and you know what? We're going to be there by 2025.
he's gonna have his Hyperloop station by 2015.
Sure, sure. Oh boy, yeah. We just keep getting grifted. It's the fucking monorail guy from The Simpsons.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
these guys are
mhm,
the monorail guy from The Simpsons. We keep
yeah,
falling for it. It'd be like if every episode of The Simpsons was the monorail guy and
mhm,
Springfield fell for it every fucking episode. That's
mhm,
what it's like to just look at what's going on right now. And you're like, God, how do we
yeah,
keep falling for this shit every fucking time?
yeah. I don't get it. I don't
Yeah.
know. But I do know that particularly people that live in the United States, even the poor people here
Hmm.
are very, very comfortable and entertained. They have their bread and circuses.
Yes, they do.
Um, it's not healthy
No.
bread.
Mm-mm.
It's not quality circuses.
No, it's
It's
not. It's
it's
just enough to
it's
keep people
junk
distracted.
food. It's junk
Yeah.
food and reality TV or
Well,
whatever the
and soon it's
fuck.
going to be AI movies.
Yeah,
That's what they
for
want.
sure. Yep.
Yeah.
They
I
won't even have to
I
pay writers and actors anymore.
and I really really hope, and I will do what I can to participate in whatever movement has actual people writing fucking scripts and filming shit. Record shit on your phone if you need to and cut it together.
Yeah. Hmm.
Just go get real people acting out scripts, making movies. You can you can do that without tons of special effects. I saw some shitty AI video that somebody made of like Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise fighting on a rooftop, like with like explosions in the background or some shit. And it's just like it felt so empty, so
Hmm.
hot. There's
Hmm.
nothing to it. It
Yeah.
was just a fight scene between them, and there was even some dialogue, and it did sound like them. But I mean, it just felt so fake. I'd rather sit there. I mean, look. We've used this as an example before, but I keep using it because this is a great example of a low budget movie where you don't need special effects. But My Dinner with Andre, that is
Yeah.
all fucking dialogue
It's
driven.
just
That is a
dialogue. Yeah. Yeah.
dialogue driven movie. The entire movie
Hmm.
is fucking dialogue. The only thing that doesn't take place in the restaurant is Wallace Shawn getting on the subway in the beginning. Other
Yeah.
than that, the entire movie takes place in a fucking restaurant with two guys talking.
Yeah.
And it's great. It's so
Yeah.
entertaining. You don't even
Mhm.
realize you've been watching it for an hour and a half when it's over. And you're like, fuck, that was really like, that really kept my attention
Yeah.
because the dialogue's just that good.
Yep.
Um, yeah. And
Comrade Wallace Shawn. Hell
yes,
yeah.
fucking based as fuck, man. You watch some of those old episodes of even like a science fiction show like Star Trek, like The Next Generation, some
Hmm.
of the earlier Next Generation episodes. Great
Hmm.
dialogue.
Hmm.
But yeah, every planet looks like Southern California or a
Ah,
fucking or the same
soundstage.
soundstage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Hmm.
And it's fine because
Styrofoam boulders.
if the script is good enough, if the lines being delivered are good enough, if
Yeah.
the story is is driving it like enough for you to keep your interest, you don't care that it's being said by somebody with just shit glued to their forehead pretending to be a fucking alien. You don't
Yeah.
fucking even care anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure.
So I think we've gotten way too dependent on special effects.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that you can never have special effects. I'm not a Luddite. I'm not
Mhm.
anti-technology. Um,
Well, I'm going to stop you there because I fucking hate it when people talk about the Luddites like it's a negative thing.
Right.
Uh,
Yeah. They did some
the
pretty
the
cool shit, actually.
the history of the Luddites were in Britain. They were the owners of factories
Yeah.
were using technology to exploit their
Hmm.
workers,
Yeah.
and a group of workers, the Luddites,
Hmm.
recognized that, and they weren't anti-technology, they were anti-exploitation,
Right. Yeah.
and and
It was a
and the
workers' movement.
owners
Yeah.
using that technology to exploit them even further and make more profit off of their labor because of the new machinery. They were more efficient, so they could get
Yeah.
more things done faster, but the workers didn't see any of that benefit.
Yeah.
So, sabotage,
Yeah. Yeah.
basically.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it has, and it's become
Sabocat has
savage.
a song. Sabocat has a song called "The Luddites Were Right," which is
Shameless
about that.
plug.
Hell yeah.
Shameless plug. No, but I
Mhm.
think I think Luddites has incorrectly become a term synonymous with just hating technology, and that's generally how people use it. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I
not
just
true.
like as a worker
Hmm.
who lionizes worker movements.
Hmm.
That just kind of rankles me a little bit. Not that
Yeah,
you did it.
sure.
Whenever that comes up, I want to correct it because
Yeah,
the Luddites were right.
they were they were yeah. Um,
Sorry.
yes, yeah, and
You're
of
not a
course we
Luddite about
no def-
technology.
and we all know where the word sabotage came from.
One of the things I would like to talk about sometime, I was just thinking about today,
Hmm.
is the history of fine dining
Hmm.
and bougie cuisine, and how every single fucking gourmet dish
Hmm.
has come from poor people
Yes.
using the ingredients available to them to
Hmm.
make healthy and delicious food,
Yeah.
which is then turned into, which they're then priced out of
Right.
because the bourgeoisie steals their culture and
Yeah.
makes a profit off of what they have created.
Well,
I
that's
just like fucking art, just like anything else.
yeah. Well,
Fucking
that's what they do.
the
They
owner
steal
class
shit.
steals
Right.
and
But that's
makes it
where
their own.
ratatouille was the poor person's dish.
Yeah.
Fucking sushi was a poor person's dish.
Lobster was what
Lobster
they
was a poor
fed
person's
dock
dish. Yeah.
workers.
I'm still waiting for haggis to become fine dining, but that was a poor person's dish.
I really want to try haggis.
It's really good. I love it.
I bet it is. I bet it is, dude. I mean, when you describe what it's made of, it
Mhm.
sounds kind of sketchy, but it looks good.
I think
It
it tastes
sounds
good.
good. I
Yeah.
really want to try some fucking
If any of our
haggis.
listeners have tried haggis and like it or hate it, let us know.
Mm,
I'm just curious if anyone
mm,
else
mm.
likes it, especially because I know some of our listeners are trained chefs too. So I definitely want to know what they think about it.
Yeah. And that's who I was thinking of, Mr. Power and
Mhm.
Leahy,
Yeah.
and what their knowledge of that is, and
Mhm.
I think it would be an interesting conversation to have at some point with one or both of them,
That's it. That's going to be an upcoming
about.
episode. Yeah.
I think we should do that.
I'll talk to both Mr. Power and Leahy about it and see if either or both of them would like to be on.
That'd be rad.
Yeah. Maybe they can just be the hosts that week.
Yeah, we can have a
We
week
just take a
off.
break.
We're playing Thursday at Kirby's
That's going to be over by the
with
time this comes out. Oh, wait,
no,
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 next
no.
Thursday.
Tonight's Thursday.
Damn,
Next
fuck, you're
Thursday.
right. I had to
Yeah.
edit this in one day. Fuck.
Yeah, you do. Hey, you made this decision to
I did.
record
This was the
tonight.
night. This is the night I was available. That's all right. I'm going to rush through it tomorrow. So this one might be a little sloppier than usual. And they're usually pretty sloppy. So
Yeah, next Thursday we're playing at Kirby's, and then Saturday is the Wichita Forever Fest. We'll be playing
Hmm.
at Midwest Drum and Percussion.
Cool.
But there's going to be shows at Kirby's, the Furnace,
Hmm.
Midwest Drum. I can't remember all the other places. There's like 10 fucking venues. It's going to be all day. It's really
Yeah.
fucking rad.
Cool.
I think it's a really uh, cool thing that these uh, kids did.
Hmm.
And you know, they've gotten a lot of coverage, way more coverage than ICP Fest ever got.
Yeah.
And I don't think that delegitimizes the DIY aspect of it. I
Yeah.
think that things are different now,
Hmm.
with the internet as a tool
Yeah.
to communicate what's going on with people. I think it's easier to get noticed,
Hmm.
and to reach out to people to get the word out.
Yeah.
So Cake News, local
Hmm.
ABC affiliate, has been showcasing some of the bands and
Oh, that's cool.
promoting the fest
Yeah.
quite a bit. So,
Hmm.
um, yeah, it's cool. I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see how it goes.
Interesting story about Cake News. They offered me my first job out of journalism school,
Oh, yeah.
and I did not accept it because it was for $28,000 a year.
Oof.
Yeah. So, and I'd
How
already
are you
been
going to offer a college graduate that
grad
needs to
school.
pay student? Oh, fuck,
I'd
grad
finished my
school.
master's degree. I had a
How are
master's
you
degree in
how are
journalism.
you gonna offer somebody with a master's degree a job for 28 grand a year?
Yep. Hmm.
Like
That and
I don't have a degree and I wouldn't accept a job for 28 grand a
I
year.
got offered a job there. I got offered a job at the Janesville Gazette in Janesville, Wisconsin. I got offered a job at a random small town paper in Western North Carolina. None of them paid. I think the highest salary I was offered was 38. And I was offered that in
Fuck, dude. You
Janesville,
gotta be
Wisconsin. Yeah.
kidding me.
So yeah,
Fucking hell, man.
that's why I got into
Like
PR because
I don't
I needed to not starve to death.
how do
So
how do they expect people to take care of themselves or their families on the fucking
well,
pittance like that?
this is why people don't stay in journalism.
Yeah.
Everybody I know so many people who have either a bachelor's or master's degree in journalism. None of
Mhm.
them work in journalism. Not a
Yeah.
single one,
Yeah.
because you can't make any money. You can't survive on that.
Yeah.
So even bigger markets like Chicago, like you're not ever going to break into six figures, even in Chicago.
Yeah.
Not even in New York or LA,
Yeah.
where you absolutely have to make six figures to survive.
Right.
So the only way you have that job is if you have a partner who makes way more money and can
Right.
support you having that job.
Who a partner who does make six figures plus.
Yes, I know somebody like that. I know
Yeah.
one of the people I went to grad school with. She works at small town newspapers in her area because her husband makes way more money and
Yeah.
can support her just because she just wanted to be a journalist. That's
Right.
just what she wanted. She just has a passion for it. So,
I, it's again, it's back to coercion.
mhm,
You can't do
mhm.
what you're passionate about,
No,
what you want to do, because
I'd
you can't
never,
survive on it.
right. I'd never go to my job another day in my life if I didn't have to. It's
Uh,
not horrible, but I don't really give a shit about it.
I mean,
I
I
give enough
don't,
of a fuck to do the job, but
yeah.
like I'd much rather be
Um,
writing science fiction or something. That's what I'd
yeah.
be doing
I
if I
mean,
could, and doing this
people
fine
should be,
podcast.
people should be free to pursue their passions. And I don't, it's not even about not wanting to work. It's about the coercion
Right. Oh,
involved.
I would work
Like,
I would work every day. It's something I'm passionate about.
right.
That's fine. I love writing and I
Hmm.
love creating media, even do something like doing this podcast and like
Hmm.
working on my novel
Hmm.
and, like helping you create a zine. Like I love doing shit like that. That's what I'd be doing.
Hmm.
If I didn't have to work, I'd be doing shit like that full time.
Yeah.
I'd work every day.
I mean, I don't, as a principal, I don't
Hmm.
even mind having the job that I have. Like,
Yeah.
and like, I'm talking ideal situations here. In
Yeah.
the current system we have, my job is great. I love it. I go there, I do my
Hmm.
job. It's cool. People leave me alone. I don't have to deal with very many assholes.
Hmm.
Apparently just one for right now.
Right.
Um, but you know, if the coercive nature of employment didn't exist, I still
Hmm.
wouldn't mind my job.
Right.
I wouldn't, I would probably even keep it, but I don't think that I would work 40 hours at it.
No.
I don't
Right.
think there's any reason to do that. I mean,
Right.
I could do 24 hours of it and that would be golden, man. I
Yeah.
could do 3 days there and be
Hmm.
perfectly fucking happy. I feel fulfilled by doing what I do. The work
Yeah.
needs to be done.
Hmm.
It's, you know, safety aspects of aircraft is important and somebody has to do it. I
Right.
know how to do it and I don't mind doing it, but you know, it's the coercion, it's the oppression, it's the
And
exploitation.
the requirement of
Right.
40, sometimes 40 plus
Right.
hours a week, and
Hmm.
having to both of us do have a full-time and a part-time job so that we can get
And
everything done that we need to do and get the money and benefits that we need to survive and for our families to survive. I'm even doing this podcast. I mean, it's creeping up on 11:30 and we have to get up
mhm.
and go to work tomorrow. This is when we record. We record late at
Right.
night when we do record because we don't have any other fucking time to do it.
Right. Well,
So,
and you know, the other thing is we have families.
yeah.
And every hour that I'm at work is an hour away from the people I care about the
Right.
most.
And I think about things like
And
summer when my kid's not in school and we put him in a day camp that we pay for
mhm,
because we just need somebody to look after him while we work.
right.
Like
Because you
he's
have
not
to.
going to school, he's not learning anything. He's not in a class. He is
Mhm.
just at a place that makes sure he, is safe and fed for 8
Yep.
hours while we work.
Yeah.
Actually 10 hours because we have
Mhm.
to drop him off before we go to work and then we have to pick him up after we're off work.
Right.
So it's somewhere anywhere between 8 and 10 hours, 5 days a week of him just sitting at basically a glorified babysitting service. And don't get me wrong, they're super nice there. Like
Hmm.
the people who work there, they call them counselors.
Hmm.
They're great. They're great with them. They're good people. I'm glad he
Hmm.
gets to interact with other kids. And I might even have him in something like that part time
Hmm.
where he can still go and interact with other kids, like maybe, 4 hours a day instead of 8 to 10.
Hmm.
And then like I'd spend some time with him in the
Right.
summers when he's not in
Yeah.
school. And then I could
Hmm.
really, we get home in the evening and it's okay, we're home. Okay, I got to make you dinner. Okay, your dinner's
Hmm.
made. Here, eat your dinner. And now we've got a little bit of time to spend together. And now it's time to get ready for bed because we all have
Hmm.
to get up tomorrow. So like I get a couple hours with him in the evening
Right.
and then
It's not
weekends and not even every
quality
weekend.
time.
Right.
It's not quality time with our families.
No.
It's rushing around
Hmm.
and doing a routine so we can go be exploited again the next
Right.
day. And
And my
so we
wife,
can not be with our family again the next day.
right. And my wife works extra hours sometimes after work because she isn't, private industry and
Hmm.
it's just expected. She doesn't get extra pay, she doesn't get overtime. It's just this
Same.
needs to be done and you're a salaried employee, so you will
Yep.
stay. It doesn't fucking matter what else is going on.
Yep.
Like when I have to
I
go out of town for work
usually,
and she has to say like, well, I have to leave because somebody has to pick up my kid and my husband's out of town for work.
mhm,
So, and then, is there retaliation at her job later? There could be.
could be.
Maybe
Never
she
know.
gets passed over for a promotion later because they're like,
Yep.
oh, she's got to go take care of her kid. Well, I guess she doesn't have time to be a team player. That's the
Yep.
shit that we're dealing with. This is why
Yep.
people aren't having, boomers always ask, like, why aren't people having kids? This is why
This
people
is
aren't having
why.
kids.
This is exactly why.
Right.
Yeah. And yeah, I am a salaried employee. I
Hmm.
get a set amount per year
Hmm.
distributed through 26 weeks because I get paid every other week.
Yep.
And if I have shit to do, I need to be there. And,
Hmm.
I work, I'm expected to work 40 hours or more if required. I usually work 45, 50 hours a week
Yeah.
because there's always more shit to do.
Right.
And, I don't get paid extra for that
No, of
because
course
I'm
not.
salary.
Right.
So, it's shit, like it's not the act of working
Hmm.
that I dislike. And a lot of, people like Kale
Hmm.
would complain about lefties and punk rockers not wanting to work and not having a strong work ethic or not having pride or whatever. That's not it.
Hmm.
I do
Yeah.
like to work. I want to
Right.
work. I want to contribute.
Yeah.
Um, but it's not the only thing I want to do. I don't
Right.
live to work. I work to live.
Right.
And you know, I don't want to be exploited. I don't want to be away from my family.
Right.
And I want to be able to pursue my passions and,
Right. Hmm.
the system that we live under takes away from all of that. And
Right.
I think as a worker, I have every right to fucking complain about that. And
Absolutely. Yeah.
fucking these fucking nerds who think that it's uh, a good thing to be exploited and work 80
Yeah.
hours a week.
Right.
I mean, that's a choice they can make to be happy about that, but that's not the life for me
Right.
because, like I said, I don't live to work.
And I'm not,
I
I'm
work
obviously,
as a means to an end to
I'm
take care
not
of my family.
obviously going to speak. I'm not speaking for any of these people, but I do notice one trait that a lot of people who um, love working like 80 hours a week and stuff have is, and this isn't everybody, so don't fucking get all pissed off or anything. A lot of the ones I know personally don't like spending time with their family actively,
Hmm.
do not like spending time with their family, or they are divorced
Hmm.
and don't really have a family and do not have custody of their children.
Right. Yeah.
And so they fill their time with work because they
What else are they gonna do?
they don't want to feel like they're not useful.
Yeah. Hmm.
And that's not everybody. I'm
No,
not saying it is.
but
I'm just saying personally people that I know who I'm not
that's
going to name that
definitely
that
some
is
people we know.
yeah. That is why many times is that they
Mm,
do not want to spend time with their family or are not able to spend time with their family.
mhm.
So, yeah, I like spending time with
Yeah.
my family. So,
Yep. Same.
all right.
Being exploited is not a badge of honor.
It's not. No. Mm-mm. Taking pride in your work is a good thing.
Yeah,
And
for
that's
sure.
fine. Yeah.
Yep.
But there's a big difference between taking pride in your work and being exploited. Just think of how much more pride you would take in your work if you owned the means to production, co-owned it.
Uh, yeah,
Yeah. With
that would
with
be
with everybody.
not just be great.
Yeah.
That's the dream.
Wouldn't that be awesome if you got
It would.
to elect your managers?
That sounds like communism.
That's just democracy. That's all. There is some overlap.
How can that be?
I don't know.
That's not what my school books told me
It's
communism is.
true. Yeah, that's true.
Communism is authoritarianism and you
Right.
don't have any freedom to do what you want. You are told what you have to do
No,
from the time you're born until the day you die, and you
communism
don't
is
have any other
when,
option.
didn't you know, communism is when black people in movies. That's apparently what it is now.
I forgot. Yeah. That's
Did
what the
you forget
textbooks
already?
now say.
Right.
That's what new textbooks say. I was talking about the textbooks in the 80s.
Right. Communism is when one trans woman on swim team nationally.
Yes.
This is the problem with recording late too, is we get loopy by the end.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been up since 5 because I got up to work out.
Oh shit.
I've been working out again, so
Nice.
been trying
Yeah.
to make that a priority.
Guns out,
Stuff.
sun's out, guns out. Right?
Yep. Remember when we lived at the annex and Jesse Worthy came over?
Yeah.
And it was when I was really skinny.
Mm.
And I said something about being tough like nails, and then flexed my arm and pushed my
Yeah.
muscle up.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "I don't have to push my muscle up to look big." Cool, man.
Awesome.
Cool.
Super macho. I was very impressed by his masculinity.
I've heard that he's a really nice guy nowadays.
Is he?
So yeah, I'm not talking shit. It was just a funny thing that happened a long time ago.
We're talking about a him that doesn't exist anymore.
Right. Yeah.
Just like
that me doesn't exist anymore.
Just like thank the fucking gods. Those versions of us don't fucking exist anymore either.
With our fucking PBR wall.
Yeah.
That was a brilliant.
I still have a PBR. No, I don't have a PBR.
Man, that was a brilliant idea we had to just put our empty PBR boxes.
Let's just use it as wallpaper.
Wallpaper.
Why the fuck not? And just staple it up there.
Dude.
Fuck it.
So many people loved that wall.
They did. People were getting their pictures in front of it and shit.
Everybody loved that wall.
Yeah.
PBR wall.
If social media had been a thing back then that would be everybody's social media profile pic is them in front of that fucking wall. In front
of our PBR
People would be coming from miles around to get there.
Miles around.
Yeah.
Yards around at least. At least yards around.
Hundreds and hundreds of inches around.
Feet.
All right.
Meters around. Okay, we should go to bed.
Yes. We need to thank our patrons.
Thank you, Mr. Power and Alec and Adam and Johnny and Chris. You fucking rule. We love you.
Did you say Mr. Power?
I did.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks everyone for listening.
Go to www.prairiepunkpress.com. That has all of our links and everything. And yeah, thanks for listening, everybody.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.